No, you don't need nobody's love on you. We're in high school. 99.9% of high school relationships do not last. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Nora Michelle, and today I'm about to be doing like a incoming freshman or like incoming freshman advice or like tips or something. When I was about to become a freshman, I was like scared. So like that's the first thing. Don't be scared. There's really nothing to be scared of. Like it's just like middle school but bigger. Like everyone was like, upperclassmen don't like you, stay away from upperclassmen. But upperclassmen really are cool. Like we chill, like most of them. Some of them, you know, maybe I don't know, you know. But don't be scared of no upperclassmen. Don't be scared of, there's nothing really to be scared of. Like my camera's about to die, yo. If I die, I'll cry. My next tip is to get involved in sports, clubs, community service, like anything of that sort. If you get involved in some clubs or something, you find like friends with common interests and stuff like that. And if you get involved in sports, yes, you find friends, common interest, you know. Community service, it's gonna look good on your resume when you graduate, so make sure you do some community service. The next tip I'll have for you guys is to go to games, support your school. I tried to go freshman year. I didn't go to a lot of games, like probably like a couple, but like my next sophomore year I started going to a little bit more. So try to support your school. Get out, but get a couple friends, be like, what's up, let's go to the game, support our school. Don't be a little home person, even though low-key do just stay at home. It's good to get out a little bit. My next tip will be your teacher's friend. Don't be like no, you know, teacher pet or anything, but like don't goof around. Don't be a little class clown, like ha 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 jokes. No. My next tip for you guys is to always do your work. Do not, like I'm telling you, do not procrastinate. Freshman year, like if you start out with like a 3.0 in the, or 3.0, I don't know if a 3.0 is okay, I don't know. If you start out with like a 2.8 your freshman year, it's going to be hard for you to bring up that GPA by your senior year. So like try freshman year, do some honors classes, do hard classes that's going to boost up your GPA a little bit more. You're going to be above 4.0, or at least like say if you would have had a 3.5 and then with the honors class credits you get like a 3.8 or something, I don't know. But freshman year, do not procrastinate, do not slack, do not pay attention. Like pay attention to everything. Another tip is ask your teachers for help, or ask your teachers if you have questions. Do not be scared to ask your teachers, okay? Because if you don't ask your teacher, say you got a pop quiz the next day and it got a question on there that you were really struggling about, but you were too scared to ask your teacher, that's a point that you could have had on the test, you feel me? So make sure you guys ask your teacher for help, okay? Next thing is don't get involved with messy girls or messy guys or people who just not gonna lead you. Make sure you're surrounded by friends who's gonna lead you the right path. That's going not, I don't know how to explain it, like make sure you just have some good friends around you, and don't be trying to be friends with everybody, because these kids are not your friends. You can be associates maybe, so you know you got a plug for nothing bad, but you got a plug for like say you need help on homework, at least you got somebody to hit up and be like, oh, I need help on homework for this, that. But yeah, speaking of not for that, stay away from doing bad things, stay away from peer pressure, stay away from, if you don't want to do it, do not do it, basically. Because if you get swayed into doing the wrong thing, and just imagine, what if it's something illegal? And then what if 911, you're in jail, like, or probation or whatever. Like, just imagine you just kind of messed up your record, kind of. And or just imagine if you're hanging around with the wrong people and get all the way through high school, blah blah blah, they still your friends till like 18, 19, 20, then y'all get into some real trouble, then y'all get some real life trouble, and guess what you're gonna be? Yep, jail. Well, okay, so yeah, just try to surround yourself by some positive people. Do not get peer pressure. Don't do nothing you don't want to do. Don't do nothing you know is wrong. Don't do nothing you know your parents say to not do, okay? And my next tip will be like to stay away from relationships. Or if you do get in a relationship, yeah, that's fine, whatever. But don't let that be your main focus, talking about some, ooh, I want this guy, ooh, I want that guy. Like, I literally hate seeing that, ooh, I just wish I had somebody to love on me. No, you don't need nobody to love on you. We're in high school. 99.9% of high school relationships do not last. Do not last. I'm telling y'all, they do not last, okay? He either cheating on you, plotting on cheating on you, he's either stressing you out, or I don't know, like, just don't get in no relationships. Like, just wait for relationships in college or when you're done with school or something like that, because it's gonna deter you. It's gonna distract you from your work. I'm telling you guys, I've seen people get distracted from their work. Where just, speaking of staying away from relationships, stay away from the seniors, because most of the seniors, they just want one thing from you. Freshmen, they just want one thing, okay? So don't try messing with the seniors. They pretty much don't really care about your heart or anything about that. So if that's for the girls or boys, or yeah, just stay away from the seniors, okay? One thing that is very important is that you do not buy all your school supplies. You most likely not going to use all that stuff. Just buy, even if your backpack from last year can work, like, just get a backpack, probably buy a notebook and some paper and some pencils. But, or you can be like me, just wait till you get like a little, most teachers give you like, I don't know if all schools do this, or it's just my school, but the teachers will give you like a paper of like, I don't want to say school supplies, but like, they'll just tell you, oh yeah, for my class you're going to need a notebook, or yeah, for my class you're going to need some paper all the time, or yeah, for my class you might need colored pencils if you do taking art or something. So the teachers will tell you, but mostly all you'll need really is some pencil, probably like 2 notebooks, a binder, and some loose leaf paper, and some mechanical pencils. Like, don't go waste money and splurge on school supplies, because you most likely will not end up using it throughout the year. Because I always end up having like leftover school supplies I never even touched or opened, like leftover notebooks and stuff like that. So don't go buy everything just yet until you go to your first day. I think this is all the advice or tips I can think of right now. This is some tips I have off my head. Always have gum. Always have your charger. Okay, you don't really always need your charger. My phone don't be dead. That means you're staying on your phone all day, which there's no need to be. So, but hey, if you stay on your phone all day, then your charger. Always have your headphones, because you're not really gonna mess with these kids. You're gonna need those headphones, okay? Always have your, what else do you need in life? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account. M's in my bank account. That's all the tips I can think of right now at the moment. If I have any, I might just add it at the end. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Good luck on the new year. Make sure you whatever goals you set for the year, try your hardest to achieve it, yeah. So that's straight A's, A, B, something like that. Or finally, even if you straight F student and you're trying to get some C's, because that GPA, I'm telling you, your freshman year, like, for your freshman year gotta be the most important year, low-key, because that's what sets you for the rest of the 3 years. Even though junior year is low-key important too, but freshman year gotta be the most important, I feel like, because it's like you're cushioning your GPA. Like, so if you start out with a 4.0 and then you slack your next sophomore year, at least, I'm talking with my hands, I'm sorry. And then you slack your sophomore year, at least you go from 4.0 to probably like a 3.5, and then you could try to bring it back up your junior year. So, but if you start from a 3.0, your GPA, it's gonna take a long time for your GPA to increase. I'm telling you, it's really hard. So hopefully you guys enjoy these tips and advice. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share to your other freshman friends or little freshmen if you're older, freshman siblings, freshman relatives, friends, neighbors, something, so they can also take in some advice. I know these are really simple and basic, but everybody needs to rehear it here and there. Rehear it here and there. Anyways, bye guys.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account. Yeah, in my